Hi everybody! Today I'm out behind an old house site, and this old house and ranch began in the 1880s and until now. So I started out here a couple weeks ago and found a few things. I'll show you those first, and then we'll see what else we can find. Well, I was getting a questionable signal, and I should have done a live dig, but I got something round here. I think it's a button. Well, I don't know. Okay, I think it is a button. I'm gonna clean it off and see what it says, if I can read that. Cool! Look at this button. It turned out really pretty. Carhartt's overalls, overalls and gloves with a heart in the middle. And it was just Valentine's Day yesterday here. The back has rotted away. It was probably iron, but that is so cool. Okay, down about 3 or 4 inches, I found this. I was thinking, I bet that's a big nail. Well, it's more than a big nail. It's tapered down here at the bottom. So I wonder what that was used for. It's kind of heart-shaped. That's cool. Well, that's kind of a strange shape of iron. I'll clean it off and see if I see anything. It is not super flimsy. It's a little bit, has some heaviness to it, but not much. Well, I don't think I see anything on it. And I don't know why it's shaped this way, or why it was cut that way, or what. Just interesting out here. That is, I don't know what that is. It's just a piece of something. It looks like it was inside a button, but there's no button in the hole. But there were these things. See that little thing there? I don't know what that is. Well, about 4 inches down, I found this. It's a little bit heavy. I don't think it goes to a oil lamp. It has to go to something else, but I don't know what. But interesting. Yeah, I found a more modern 22 shell. It has a C on the top. Okay, I got a decent signal here, so let's see what it is. Well, it's nothing. Come on. Okay. What is that? Huh. Oh, you guys! It's part of a Model T! Yay! I like finding things like this. It's bent, but it's the thing for the points. Look at that. Yeah, that's the second one I found. I'll bend it. There we go. Well, I heard an iffy signal down about 3 inches, and it was this square nail thing. About 3 inches down, I found this old square nail. Well, down about 3 inches, I found a nail, and then I found something else in the hole. This round thing. It's really light. I think it's probably just an insert. This rang up like 50 to 53 on the AT Pro, and it's real flimsy. It bends. So I think it was just some kind of insert for a lid. Now, I found this a couple inches down. Why is it like that? What was it used for? And there's another piece of this thick wire in there also. Well, I just found an older, what looks like to me a 22 shell. Has an H on it. It's a long one. Huh. It even has a line right there. That's interesting. I was just going to throw it in my bag, but it does seem like it's a little different and older. Cool! Well, my first target today was a really nice signal. Shotgun head stamp. So let me clean it up. It looks like I can read it really well. I think it's a Peters. I just found this Peters HV number 12, and it says made in the USA right there at the 9 o'clock position. So these were made, I think 1915 to 1927, and it says that made in USA is the newer end. So kind of an older one, but not too old. Well, about 3 inches down, I found another shotgun head stamp. Let's clean this up and see what it is. Well, I just found this Remington UMC number 12 Sure Shot, and these were made between 1915 and 1942. I got kind of a 40 signal on the AT Pro, and guess what? Another shotgun head stamp. Now, I have metal detected here already, but I might not have used my small coil, so cool. Well, it's another Peters HV number 12 and made in USA, just like the first one. Well, down that hole I found this square nail, and there's something else still down there. Little tiny washer. And a worm. Well, I got this big square nail. Lovey. Underneath that square nail was an old key. Let's see if it says something on it. I just found this neat old key, and there's a Y, and then there's words around here, and I can't really read them. I can read company, I think it's New York, USA over here, but I can't read the whole thing yet. Needs cleaned some more. So I wonder what kind of key this was. Well, I'm going to call it a day. Didn't really find much. That old key, pretty cool. It rang up a 60 to 62 on the AT Pro. So I'll have to see if I can read what it says. You probably already know from the video, though. It's beginning to look and smell like spring. At least here anyway. See you next time. Here's something cool I found yesterday. A dropped antler from one of the bucks. And after I found this, I saw an old pile that had some trash in it. And these two license plates were in there. It's Washington, 1956. So this should clean up pretty good. I don't know why the other one looks like that. But it's just a pile of rocks with some wire. And so I looked. Well, there was a metal thing on it too. But that was cool. I'd like to give a shout out to Rob over at Florida Thunder with Rob and Charlie. I got this $1 silver note on Rob's Sunday morning show. So I'll put their links in the description. Thanks so much, Rob. That's a cool silver note.